Say what? I mean, I shouldn't be that surprised.
So, remember y'all went on the guys' trip? The Gary and Amber and Leah thing? Leah wants Christina to adopt her. We can't just know this stuff and not talk to Amber about it.
I agree and disagree with that statement, but
As her friends, Cait and I are going to see Amber for her birthday, and we're gonna try and feel it out.
so okay, she says she's gonna go feel it out, but you're gonna do this on her birthday. And I mean, I guess the benefit is she's there, like they're there in person if she does freak out, which she will. Um, but on her birthday, I don't know about this plan, man. I don't know.
I don't know, babe. There's some rough times going on there. Like, I get what you're saying, that will crush Amber, and absolutely it will. But, like, Leah's pretty crushed, too.
No, I love Amber. Always will. She will always be a dear friend. But at the end of the day, the most important person in this equation is Leah.
Yeah.
I mean, that being said, Taylor said my thoughts right away. Like, I don't know, babe. I don't know about this. Because there is a lot going on there, right? Like, maybe something to do would be to talk to Gary first. Like, if they talk to Gary, because Gary really is the one who put them all in the situation at first, right? So, but I understand as your girl, like, that's your girl. You want to be like, hey, I know this information. We couldn't just not tell you, but you might be opening a can of worms that you're not ready for.
We're going to try to meet with Gary first, but we still will check on
Okay,
our
there you go.
friend.
But if y'all go say something to her and then it makes her mad and it makes that whole situation worse than what was really accomplished.
At least if we're there, she can lose her all she wants to with us because that's what friends are for. To me, that's the best option.
It sounds like y'all just need to go out there and maybe talk with both of them, like you said.
And then make a decision.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Like, the feeling out, like, I'm not mad at going there and like feeling it out first, you know what I mean? See what the vibe is. It's also her birthday. Like, I think the birthday thing just adds another element. Um and I don't know. I don't know, y'all.
Where are the babies? Where did I put the doll?
The baby is in her belly.
What's the name of this doll? Baby Surprise?
They came out with one way back in the day, and they discontinued it.
Say, like, a little off topic, Tyler is a really, really great dad. Just seeing him, with the Barbies and everything like that. Like, he's just so, he doesn't care. Like, he has so many females in the house, and he's just like embraced it all. Like, I don't even know really how to describe it, but he's just like, yeah, this one has a baby in her belly. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Where I feel like some dads, not to say that they're bad dads or anything, but some dads would be like, oh, that's a conversation for mom. Like, the whole, like, where's the baby? Well, it's in her belly. Whereas some dads might just freeze and be like, touch your mother.
Continued it because all the parents freaked out that it was going to make their children 9-year-olds pregnant or something. They were scared because they didn't want to talk about sex.
What? Say what? I mean, I shouldn't be that surprised because people make up some crazy ass shit when it comes to dolls, and uh so yeah, knowing that, even more like bravo to him, because he's just like, it's in her belly. It's her babies. When women have babies, that's where they go. They're in their they're in their belly. Like, it's very simple. Especially them being teen parents, like, what do you mean a doll is going to promote you to be pregnant? Like, I don't know. Like, I understand as a kid, you might be like, okay, oh, my Barbie has a belly. I want a belly too. But obviously, like, she's not going to go and get freaking pregnant. Like, what the fuck? Like, people come out with, like, stupid shit. As the parent, you would explain, no, this happens, later on, depending on the age. Like, it's just, kids are kids, man. Like, kids are kids. That's it.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It is actually.
Even Nova's like, it is actually. That's pretty dumb.
Hi.
Hi, babes.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. About to get dressed and go to Costco.
Gotta love the Costco.
Ooh, fun. Well, me and Macy are coming to Indiana.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
So we can celebrate your birthday together.
Do you love it? I don't know if you're gonna love it, girl. I don't know.
Are you excited?
Like, I'm like more excited than I think I'm letting you know. I can't wait.
And I'm excited
You're about to be not excited. Just saying.
to meet your Gary as well. You know, Macy and I are like family to you, so you better get ready for our questions.
All right. I love you so much.
I love you too, Am. I'll see you soon. Have a good day.
You too, hon. I'll see you soon, babe.
All right, bye.
All right, so what's the deal? What's going on? So you're going to see Amber.
Yeah. I want to talk to Gary and ask him if he has told Amber about this whole Leah situation.
Okay, so that's a good call. So Cait's plan is like, let me talk to Gary first, which is what I said earlier, right? Like, I think, you know, feeling it out, going to talk to Gary first, be like, hey, like, when were you planning on having this discussion with Amber? Is a good call.
She needs to be told this.
Right, but it's just not your or Macy's place to say it.
Okay, well, that's why I want
It's
to talk to
Gary's
Gary.
and it's Leah's.
Yeah,
That's their space. Imagine being a kid having to come to this conclusion.
for sure. It makes me feel like a bad friend,
You feel like you're betraying a friend
Yeah.
by holding information that
Yeah.
you know is,
which is going to be detrimental regardless. I'm afraid
Right.
she's going to find out. She's going to spiral.
Talk with Gary, say, hey, this is what's going on. This is what my fear is. This is what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot to unpack there. I mean, I think seeing their plan kind of come to light now, I still don't think it's a great idea. Like, I'll be very fucking honest. Like, it's a family matter. It's a huge matter. It's, you know, I think Tyler put it best. Like, imagine being Leah in this situation. Like, she's already on TV, right? Which is not ideal because, and it's a huge insecurity already for, what is she, 9? Like a 9-year-old. And so it's just, no, she's not 9. I don't know how old she is. I don't know my apparently. My point is she's already on camera. My concern is that, you know, when this is such a big decision for her to have to make, and for it to already be filmed, and then you have Amber who's gonna explode when she finds out. It doesn't matter who it's from at this point. And then, yeah, and then it's all gonna be filmed anyway. And imagine being that kid, like, hey, I made this huge decision. Who are you to come out and tell my mom? I think I should tell my mom when I'm ready to tell my mom, because at the end of the day, when it comes to this discussion of who should be telling Amber, in my opinion, it should be Leah, right? Because there's nobody else for Amber to blame, even though she will. She's gonna spiral and lose her shit on everybody else, and they're gonna be her punching bag, unfortunately, because that's just Amber. But for this to go the best way possible, I think Cait and Macy should be talking to Gary, asking him like, hey, when is your plan to talk to her? Because you said it while you were filming, you've now put us as her best friends in a position that, you know, if we don't tell her and then Amber re-watches the show, she's gonna be like, hey, my friends knew and didn't tell me, which is very valid, right? As a best friend type of perspective. So that's super valid. I'm not trying to be like, stay out of it, because it's not that simple now that Gary said it on camera. So I think if they go to Gary, and let's say Gary's like, you know what, give me some time. I'm gonna tell her within the next 2 weeks. I'll explain that I'm the one who said it at the guys trip on camera, and we can then all have a discussion of them all together where it's like, we knew, but this is very sensitive. We didn't wanna, you know, step in. I don't think there's anything wrong with that scenario, right? But that is if Gary's response is if it's gonna be within the next few weeks. If it's gonna be like months and stuff, I don't know, like, because they're on TV, and I'm only saying this because they're on TV. If they weren't on a show, I'd be like, step back. When it comes out, I can explain to my friend that I just wanted to give them their time. And yes, I knew because of the guys trip, but because it's filmed, there is a little bit of a time limit before things look bad, right? However, I'm going with the husbands primarily on this one, where it's like, I don't know. I think, you know, this is a very, very sensitive topic. This is a family matter. This is their space. And I think Leah should be the one ultimately that everybody should be thinking about, right? And they did all say it. So I think if they can stick to that mindset of, hey, like, how would Leah feel, right? Because at the end of the day, this is up to Leah. Leah has to have a conversation with her mom, but I also understand Leah's gone through a lot, right? Leah has gone through a lot the past few years with her mom. She doesn't even want to go and sit down and have a dinner with her mom, which I don't blame her because we've all seen the show. So Leah might, even though I'm saying Leah should be the one to go and talk to her mom about it, Gary as the dad is going to be like, hey, do you want to tell your mom? If Leah says no, I don't blame him for not like forcing her to either. And then he might have to be the bad guy, right? So it's a very tricky situation. This is why I said it's a family matter. They need to all work it out privately. But again, Gary, you done fucked up by bringing it on the show, telling the guys on camera, because now her best friends are in a little bit of a predicament. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.